Amid global trade uncertainties due to U.S. tariffs, South Korea is making sure the bilateral relationship remains friendly as the two work out a deal. South Korea's ambassador to the United States says she's closely monitoring the U.S. president's latest tariff measures to protect South Korean interests. Our Kim Do-yeon reports.
South Korean ambassador to the United States Kang Kyung-wha says Seoul will actively work with Washington to ensure trade discussions proceed in a friendly atmosphere. Speaking to correspondents in Washington on Tuesday local time, Kang addressed the aftermath of the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling that declared reciprocal tariffs illegal and the Trump administration's subsequent move to levy new global tariffs. She emphasized that the embassy is closely monitoring the Trump administration's follow-up measures, including additional tariffs to protect South Korean interests.
We will provide support so that consultations with the U.S. can proceed in an amicable atmosphere. Regarding the refund of reciprocal tariffs already paid, which was not clearly addressed in the ruling, we will ensure accurate information is delivered to our companies in a timely manner.
Meanwhile, observers in Washington suggest the U.S. Trade Representative could launch a Section 301 investigation of Coupang's data breach case and also the Korean government's investigation of the company. That comes as interim Coupang CEO Harold Rogers attended a closed-door House hearing in Washington on Monday. A Section 301 looks for potential foreign trade practices that are deemed unfair, discriminatory, or restrictive to U.S. commerce, which could lead to additional retaliatory tariffs. However, diplomatic sources note that even if a probe begins next month, it requires hearing the Korean government's position. On the security front, Seoul and Washington are continuing discussions on implementing their joint fact sheet, which covers cooperation on nuclear power submarines and nuclear energy. Ambassador Kang affirmed that the embassy will act as a bridge to expedite these agreements, pending the passage of the Special Act on Investment in the U.S. currently in South Korea's National Assembly. Kim Do-yeon, ArirangNews.